I can't show myself until Billy comes on here and you will understand the reasons why. Please don't be alarmed. Oh, hang on. Oh, if you're going to ask me about the piano thing, you are literally not going to get an answer, so don't even try. But when Billy comes on, when he eventually gets his finger out of his arse, I will have to show my face. Where is he? Lol, the kazoo things are hilarious though. But yeah, I will not be telling you anything about the piano thing because, do you know what? No, I'm just not going to tell you because it's not my job. Oh, Billy, come on. Can someone just try and grab Billy for me, please? Oh, there he is. Yeah, no, I'm not doing it. We're all doing it. Go and ask the other queens if you must, but they're not going to share. Okay, hello Billy, happy birthday. So I'm dressed as Billy Luke Nevers. Are you listening? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Billy Luke Nevers, if he dyed his hair in the pandemic. Are you ready? Are you ready? Hello, I'm Billy Nevers. Hip hop, pop like a jam and break. Is that even legal? Hello.
Where did you get the wig from? Where did the wig come from?
It's something that I've owned before.
Where has the wig come from? No.
So yes, everybody, it's wine time, but on my case it's gin and lemonade time.
And it's birthday edition. It's birthday edition.
Birthday edition. I'm dressed as Billy Nevers if he dyed his hair in the
Oh
pandemic.
my gosh, I love it. I actually love it. Yeah, I haven't got the afro out there today. I've got a nice
I know, I
little
thought you would today. I can't
I've got
put this
a
in
bun
a bun.
going on, but you've got the afro, so you got the afro. What the hell? So, oh God. I love it. I love it. Happy birthday,
I'll sit
Billy.
down now. Yeah, happy birthday,
The
Billy, everybody.
last half an hour of the birthday.
This is Billy's birthday party, everybody.
Welcome to the birthday party.
Whoop,
Guys, it's
whoop.
been a great day, you know.
Good. I haven't really seen you today, obviously, because
I know, it's been busy
I've
while.
let you have your time.
Yeah, but now it starts. Now it starts.
Now the party starts. Get this party started.
It's been nice.
Billy, tell us about the last year of your life.
Oh, guys, the last year of my life. What happened in the last year of my life? Right, I started this year. What was happening this time last year?
You turned 18.
Yeah, I turned 18 years of age.
A year ago.
I was just about to leave college. I'd already booked Jesus Christ Superstar 2 months before.
Oh, this is lovely.
Yeah,
Sure.
so I booked Jesus Christ Superstar in February. I turned 18 in April, and then I started Jesus Christ Superstar in June. So I was prepping for my first professional job this time last year. About to get started, and now I'm prepping to go back to my job.
Second job.
I know. Now I'm prepping.
How lovely is that? How lovely.
It's been a crazy but immensely.
I'm so proud of you, Bills.
Oh, Court. And I'm ready.
Oh, Bills.
I'm ready to tick off this year of my life and hopefully achieve more absolute wildness.
The Chad to my whatever her name was.
The Chad to my Taylor.
Taylor, that's it. Can't remember because all I can think about is you as Chad.
Guys, everyone is getting shook. It's my 19th birthday today.
Yeah, Billy's 19, guys.
My 19th birthday.
Yeah, my little bambino.
I finally made it. I finally made it to the 19 milestone.
I wonder what... All right, okay, let's play the game, everybody. What age did you think Billy was today?
Yeah. What age did you think I was today?
Oh my God, OP, do you like this? It's me as Billy Nevers in the pandemic if he dyed his hair.
She's dressed up as me. At the top, even the
Obviously.
top. The top is literally, it's literally right here. The top.
I thought you'd wear it today, Chad. I really did.
The top is here.
Oh, gorge. I love the way that it's literal opposite.
27, 21, 24, 23.
If you think Billy's 27, when Billy turns 27, I will be... We don't have this maths, Billy.
You're 6 years older than me, so what, 33? 23. 23 people said, Billy, I thought you were 21. 16, he has a baby face. 16.
That's correct.
16? Would you be in third year of drama school then? Would you be... No, I'd be in first year.
Second.
I'm first year.
That's gross. A solid 22. I love it when people do that. Strong 22. Solid 22.
A solid 22.
Gorge. Oh my God. Happy COVID-19, Billy. Someone used that.
Why wasn't that my caption of my Instagram post?
Because you're thick as shit.
Happy COVID-19.
Oh my God, yeah, sorry. Actually, I can't be mean to you. I'm really sorry. I'll take that back. When it's midnight, though. No promises.
I might change my Instagram.
As soon as it's midnight, I'm taking this off.
I might change that. I might change my Instagram post.
Yeah, but don't do it now.
Oh no, I'm gonna post I've got a picture that I want to post on my story, so I might do it tomorrow. Like, really loved my COVID-19.
Nice. Tell everybody your plans. Love it.
Yeah, gorge. When it's midnight, Courtney comes back. Literally. I'm like 3 months older.
I even did like prep. I've got plans. And...
You've done the wig prep. Don't.
Yeah, but look, this wig is clockable. Look at that.
You could do that up though. You could really do that up. I reckon if you washed it, plucked out the front.
Me and the bottom. Hell no, this is not happening.
This shirt. Let me just get the second part.
I haven't got any makeup on either, so...
I changed out of them because they were uncomfortable. It comes with a little matching short. And I was giving it 2-piece today, so...
That is a gorge outfit.
It was,
oh, fantastic. Oh, Billy. What's been your favourite thing about this year? It's hard to say, isn't it?
I've loved Anne Juliet with all my heart, but my favourite thing about this year was the first show of Jesus Christ Superstar. Nothing will beat running down the stairs at the Barbican.
I love that show so much.
If they literally said to me, it's coming back, we want you to do it, I'd drop everything to do it. Drop everything to do it.
Yeah.
Just like literally the most...
And I also like the video of you of the Catfish musical thing. You sound gorge. Like, you sound in gorge, Bills.
Oh, thanks.
When it gets to midnight, I'm going to be horrible to you again, so please.
I'm sure you will be. No, that's fun. That was really fun, actually, that Catfish malarkey. Yeah, that's fun.
Gorge. Are you drinking, Bills? Are you giving it wine time?
No, I'm giving it to Serrano and Coke. I saw Jesus Christ Superstar at the Regent's Park open air. Gorge. And Juliet has left the chat. I mean, and Juliet left the chat on the 12th of March. Let's be real.
Oh, Christ.
I know. Can you believe how long it's been?
I know, but your cake looked nice, though. How long's it been? 6 weeks?
Since we finished, it's been like 7 weeks.
So then
guess what? Did you see my story? Heba drops round a cake at my front door.
Why is she an angel?
because she literally lives opposite me in the same apartment building, so she walks around and dropped me a cake and cards and stuff at the door.
Nice.
Gorge. Oh, I love it. I've been yamming on it, little tray bake.
That's so nice.
I actually can't believe you're wearing that wig.
I've worn it for a long time now.
I know, I'm like,
but I said I'd keep it on till, I'm like, look, my ears.
the wig prep's killing me.
Hang on, that's good.
You look like Motormouth.
I look like Motormouth. I look like Motormouth and Annie have had a child together. Look, that wig, the hair's coming out. It's really annoying.
So funny. Once upon a time, girl, I was just like you. The Holly Jervis version.
I think everyone should send videos of them singing "Friend Like Me" to Billy because it's one of Billy's favourite songs.
Please, if people want to send me videos of them singing "Friend Like Me" from Aladdin, that would be.
He loves it.
I would be very, 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 very appreciative because it's my favourite song. I love it. So if people want to send me videos of it or tag me in it on your story, I'll be very.
Please do, that'd be so funny.
Never had a friend, never had a friend.
Right, you just told me that wig suits me. You are a liar and a terrible friend. Terrible person if you say this suits me. Oh my god, it does look like Tracy Beaker when she...
It does look like Tracy.
Justine, I'm going to dye my hair blonde, you bitch.
Yeah, it does look like Tracy.
Get that in the notes. Right in the notes.
That wig needs to come with us to Edinburgh Fringe.
We do. Oh my god, let's cast Billy Nevers, the musical, because it is your birthday.
Okay, if we did Billy
Corbin Blue as Billy Nevers.
Yeah, but I would want. That's a good. I would want like a young Billy Nevers and a middle Billy Nevers.
Oh my god, are you giving it like the Cher show?
And I'd be middle Billy Nevers.
3 Billies.
I'd be the middle Billy. The younger Billy Nevers. There is a boy on Instagram that I follow who's a model who's very young, and he is the cutest boy, and this is who I would get to play me. Wait until I show you him. His hair is a lot better than mine.
Yeah, I want to say as well, I need to see that video of you when you've got them glasses on and you're singing at the front. What's that one about?
Don't you worry, you will see that. So this would be the boy that plays.
Stop laughing.
This would be the boy that plays Little Billy in Billy Nevers the Musical.
I'd like all of you guys to swap in these small accommodations for the last 3 weeks of lockdown.
How amazing!
That's gorge.
Look.
Oh my god, that is gorge.
That would be the boy that plays younger Billy Nevers, and then Corbin Blue would play the older Billy Nevers.
Older Billy Nevers, gorgeous.
My mum's quite a really difficult one to cast because she. Actually, I think she could be played by like. Who are you feeling?
I just said something I didn't want to hear. Say something. Say the person's name after 3. 1, 2, 3.
Who are you going to say?
I'll say Jenna Russell.
Oh, gorge. 100. That would be my mum.
I can play his mum. Right, I'm sorry. You need to leave this now.
Yeah,
Excuse me, lady.
My mum's a beautiful white lady. My mum's a beautiful...
Yes, exactly. Do I look white? I look white to the people who like to draw me. Correct. But I'm not.
Yeah, I like Jenna Russell. I do like Jenna Russell. I also like the idea of maybe like I can't think of anyone because she's like quite she's not glam, but she's not like she's quite. No, I feel like Jenna Russell's it for me. Now you said Jenna Russell, I'm like,
I've done a fantastic job. Don't have to tell me.
My
twice.
brother. Okay.
I forgot about your brother.
My brother needs to be played by a charismatic.
Oh my god, some of you are actually savage. Julie Walters, she's like 70. Julie Andrews.
Julie Andrews.
She's 70?
My mum is a cute 50. So, who could play my brother? Maybe like, I'm feeling like Antoine Murray Strawn.
I actually thought that one.
Maybe. Or even like a Nathan. Like a Nathan or anything. Something like that. Something that could play my older brother. My grandma and granddad, I think, my grandma and granddad are the sort of people that would be played by Dame Judi Dench. If I need to show you videos of my grandma, her email address is Dame Judy Dolly, is my grandma's email address.
No.
So Dame Judi Dench will be Leighton Williams could be playing my brother. That's very charismatic.
That's very excellent shout.
But yeah, my grandma will be played by Dame Judi Dench, and my granddad. So my granddad is a very flamboyant camp man. Very
Christopher Biggins, mate. Christopher Biggins.
That sort of vibe. We're talking that sort of vibe, yeah. And then my dad would definitely be played by someone like Idris Elba, like a sort of like a dark looking like big,
and I'll play his wife.
like a dark like big black. My grandma is iconic. My grandma is iconic. When I tell you she walks into a room, she's like this, she's giving it dame. She's gorge. Love her.
Gorgeous.
So that's it, I think, in Billy the Musical.
That's gorgeous.
Because it's my birthday.
What's the storyline?
I feel like it would literally just be the storyline of my life.
The life and times of Billy.
Literally.
Fantastic.
I feel like my brother would play a big part in it. I feel like my brother would have a good song. I love my birthday. Do you ever love your birthday? Because me and my brother are always fighting, but my birthday is really nice to me, and he got me such a nice card and wrote such a nice message.
That's nice.
But then I'm like, tomorrow, you're not going to be like that. So you fake ass boy coming at me, giving it this little love you.
This one's for Rachel, you big.
Oh my gosh, I was watching Gemma Collins videos all afternoon.
I can't.
Literally, Courtney looks like the perfect Peter.
No, Perfect Peter from Horrid Henry.
Oh yeah, you do.
Yeah.
Henry. Perfect Peter.
Henry.
No, Perfect Peter.
And I don't actually, thank you. I look like Billy Nevers.
If I dyed my hair. I'm claustrophobic, Darren. Yeah, that's
Billy
classic.
Nevers. Yeah, hip hop. Pop and
yeah, mate. Billy fucking.
Yeah, Billy Nevers. Nah, that's right. Billy Nevers. Yeah.
Did you watch Diva on Lockdown? No, I do need to watch it. But
Thanks.
I really do, because she actually makes my life, Gemma.
But Desperate Housewives is on Prime.
That's
me done for a bit.
You saw it, didn't you?
What?
The Huns one.
What, Love of Huns? My best friends.
Yeah, that was like Kim Woodburn.
Love that. Yeah, I'm not on the shed it. The Huns what? How? Desperate Huns Wives. There we go.
House of Huns Wife.
Huns. Right.
Is everyone asking you about this piano thing?
Yep, and you're not going to get any answers from me. If people haven't learnt yet, I like to wind everybody up.
She even made a damn TikTok about it.
I literally made it the moment I posted the video because I knew that everyone would be like, "Oh my god, what does this mean?" Just so like,
they love it.
The more you bite, the funnier it gets. It really does make me laugh.
Have the most invested fans I've ever come across.
That is so great.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That's one thing I've learned, even if some of them are incredibly savage and quite blunt, is that the passion of everything is just like, do you know what I mean?
At the end of the day, what's brought everyone to the fandom is the musical.
Yeah.
Noah, I read you say happy birthday. I was about to say happy birthday to you. No, I meant thank you, Noah. Thank you. Well, I wasn't sure I was be like happy birthday. No, not your birthday, my birthday. Thank you.
We're on crack. I love it.
I know this. Yeah, but that's so cool, isn't it, though, that there's so many people that are obsessed with this show. Like,
hi, Noah. I'm dressed as Billy Nevers
Dolly Parton
in
wishes.
the pandemic when he died.
Dolly Parton. Don't
Dolly
kill me.
Parton. I'm obsessed. Oh my god. 10 minutes, 10 more minutes of me being in this ridiculous
I
wig.
know. Like, can you believe it though? Like, I sometimes look at the fan base of Six and I'm like, all of those people love it because it's the show. They're obsessed with it and it's amazing. What's the most times that you've known of someone that's seen the show?
Mm.
Does anyone know in the comments? Anyone got any crazy amount of times they know of people seeing the show?
Yeah.
Because the most I know of Anne Juliet was like someone came to see it like 60 something times.
Jesus.
I know. I don't know where people get the money. There's someone who has seen it 111 times. Wow. Wow. 111. God.
Sorry, I'm giving it business, sorry.
27? 20? Wow. Queendom is the craziest, like the best thing I've been a part of.
Samesies.
Gorge. I've seen it 0 times.
But the thing is, though, it doesn't like. If you've seen it once or if you've seen it 111 times, if you understand the message
That's the main thing.
and you apply it,
Learn something from it.
and you learn something from it, then that's great when you're a fan. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean?
Of course. That's the main message of it. Like, that's the main point of going
Yeah,
to the
yeah,
theatre.
you get the whole message. You're like, I've seen it 1,100,000 times, and the only people I want to see are these 6. It's they're like, you're not bloody listening to the message of the show, darlings.
Yeah. Not at all. I mean, let me tell you something.
Hey.
Like, I think that's the best thing. That's the main thing you wanna be one of those fans that is appreciative of the show.
Yeah.
That's one thing I've learned, like that I've seen with the Six fan base. Is like I've never seen anything like it before. The first time I've really ever realised it was when we were backstage at West End Live, and at the stage door of West End Live. And
Oh, fuming! I'm not going to be able to do that this year.
And they literally were like, "Oh my god!" Like people chasing them down the street, like in costume.
That's
like,
crazy.
Like I literally,
that would literally give me anxiety. 1,000,000%. I'm like,
I was like, they are a literal girl band. Like they're actually, and I think everyone loves a girl band and a boy band and whatever, but it's so accessible because it's the same thing on repeat in the same place with like the same company of people. Like it's so accessible for people, so they go in fangirl over it, which is crazy.
Yeah.
I love it. Isn't West End Live being rescheduled? I don't know.
Don't know.
I would hope so.
I'm not the creator of West End Live. Oh my god. That'd be great though. I'd love to be able to do that. Oh my god, I'd love it. I literally love West End Live. I got to do it once with Jamie. And then I missed because I was on my holiday. The second one. Because I knew I had 6 by then. So I was like, I'm going to do it anyway with 6. It doesn't matter. And then I'm like,
You're not.
no.
That was literally, I was so ready to perform at the Olivier's, so ready to...
You would have done. Oh,
I know.
it's the best thing. Sorry.
I know.
Let's not bully.
I mean, apparently that's been rescheduled, so hopefully I'll still get to perform.
Yeah.
But yeah, all the things that...
It's crazy just to watch, like, everyone. Do you know what I mean? Like,
I love it. I loved it. And it was last year that was the first time we'd put our costumes on for JCS. It was the first time we'd like performed it to anyone. So it was like, it was amazing. I was meant to be going to West End Live this year. I used to go to West End Live when I was at college.
No, I didn't see the 6th performance because I was in Jamie.
Did you ever go to West End?
I was working. What?
Did you go to West End Live when you were at like drama school?
No.
I went for the first time the year before I did it, and it was amazing. I remember going late though. I didn't go into West End Live. I was like on the street watching it on the screen. That must have been the year that you were doing Jamie.
What year was that? I did it 2018.
Yeah, I would have been there 2018 because I did it 2019.
18? Oh, I don't know. I don't know anymore.
Yeah, it would have been.
What year is it? What time is it? What
Do
century
you know what
is
I mean?
it? Help me.
You know what I mean? All I know is that there's 5 minutes left of my birthday. Went to my first ever West End Live. I think whoever created West End Live, oh no, I know who created West End Live, but like, it's such an amazing thing, West End Live. That it's free is amazing. That, oh,
Have
it's
I been
just
to the
amazing.
Theatre Royal Plymouth? Yeah, I did my first job there.
Did you?
I opened there. Yeah, I did Wind in the Willows.
Gorge.
We'll answer stagey questions in 4 minutes. This is all about Billy. Come on, Billy. Tell me things.
What is there to tell?
Well, I know. You've got 4 minutes to say what your aspirations are for this coming year.
My aspirations for this year.
Don't say to come out of Corona, because obviously that's one of them.
Of course.
So
is for ongoing health is my aspiration. My main aspiration is ongoing health is the key. Obviously, we want some success to be thrown in there. But I mean, success, I'm not saying Billy's going to be the big star. I'm saying success in, other things. My goal for this year is to get my music out. Finally get my music out. The grind is starting, so hopefully that will be happening.
I thought you
this
said
year.
the grinder's starting, and I was like,
the grind is starting. Now,
The grind's starting.
Just downloading now. Alexa, download Grinder.
I can't stand you. I can't stand you.
No, my music will be coming out this year, hopefully. More success, more.
That's fantastic. What are you going to put on your CD? I love you, but bog off. Another day at the dumping ground.
Just another day.
The dumping ground.
Oh my God, no
Fabulous.
way. I saw Wind in the Willows in Plymouth. Someone saw it and didn't know
I
they saw
was
you.
the tap dancing horse. Well, one of them, because they decided to
Someone
put two in there.
Someone just put my Alexa went off. Someone just said my Alexa went off.
I can't deal with that.
Said,
Alexa, play 6, the musical. Cutscene, the whole world.
I said, Alexa, download Grinder.
My Alexa just went off. Alexa, play Deal or No Deal. I love
Alexa, beatbox. That's my favourite one. Love it. Oh my gosh, mine went off and played Don't Lose Your Head. Don't
lose your head. People can't spell. People cannot spell lose. I love you all so much, but half of you can't spell lose.
Don't lose your head. That's the Beyonce motto of Dreamgirls. Have you seen that video?
What?
Have you seen the video of that girl that did This Is Beyonce's Head during the whole Dreamgirls movie?
Oh my God.
So true.
Alexa, play Marvin Gaye.
Let's Marvin Gaye get it on.
You're all like, no. I will stop now. We'll stop. Right, okay. Right, what are we on? What time are we on? Oh my God, Billy, this is your last minute.
Oh, Bradley Riches.
This is your last minute make a wish.
I'm making my wish in my head, but I can't expose it.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, I've made my wish. Oh, it's going to be a good year, guys. I'll make sure of it.
It will be a good minute, my dear.
Guys, who knew that you could get so many followers on your birthday?
It's midnight. Bye.
Right, that was it.
Cut this off my head. My head is itching so much.
That was it, guys.
Billy, you're now 19. I tried to swear and I've remembered that you're a knob.
Yeah, I know.
To be fair, I haven't spoken to you all day because I know I'd be mean. So I was like...
Cut that shit, not on the birthday. No, guys, I went up a lot of followers today. I hit 3,600 followers yesterday. And I'm on 3,653.
I'm proud of you. Congratulations.
She's coming up. She's on the rise. 10k by my birthday.
By what? 20th birthday?
10k by my next birthday.
Go on, guys, make it happen.
You hit 10k quick. I know that. You rocketed.
Thank you, Queendom.
I remember that. You rocketed.
It scared the living bejesus out of me. I was like, but you deserve all the crap, baby.
You were going up and up and up and up. I remember
I was like,
shook.
I was like,
I bet it's
why? I'm really boring. I was like,
I bet it's
I just
such
talk
a
about
weird
the same
thing.
shit all the time. Oh my god, yeah, guys, it's midnight, so I get to swear. I'm joking. But I'm gonna swear more normally. Like, I need to be normal. You know what I mean? I can't be on.
Right, guys. Now we can
control.
start all the stagey questions that you wanted to ask.
Yeah. Let me
Get
bring
all the
my
stagey
phone
stuff
more
in.
forward.
Put the line in the
But he
copy.
didn't know I had a phone holder, so he was there like, "How are you doing this?" And I'm there like, "Idiot."
Idiot.
Yeah, put your questions through in the question box. If you've got any more questions, you've got a bajillion the same questions all the time. I know, we'll start. I trained at GSA. Billy trained at Arts Ed for like 10 minutes and then he got a job.
I trained there for a hot minute and then
you
bounced.
And then he
Then skedaddled.
And if you ask me one more time about the piano thing, I'm not going to tell you. And I'm not going to tell you anyway, so...
I ain't telling you. Anyways.
Sorry. Because, you know, the whole point of posting it and being coy and secretive about it is to keep the secret.
Yeah.
That's the magic of being annoying. / I've been told not to say anything, obviously.
Someone said, I remember looking at your Instagram for the first time and your most recent post was missing my jawline and I thought you were hilarious.
It's still missing. If someone can find it for me, that'd be great.
Yeah, so's mine. So if anyone could find mine, got lost during quarantine. So I think I must have misplaced it a little bit.
I genuinely, hand on my heart, don't know when we're going to find out about the piano thing. Because I asked and they were like, the certain person was like, I don't know. So we're all in the dark on that one. But I asked once and then I left it alone. Maybe I need to take my advice, darlings.
Don't kill me. Do not kill. Maybe it's by Chanel.
The parrot, yeah. Chanel are iconic. Right, let's bloody well go. I like your cosplay. Fuck you.
Yeah, fuck you.
Oh my god, I'm absolutely crying. Oh. Sorry, I just saw another question, but that's another one.
Thoughts on stage door. I love
Has
it.
anyone seen me parrot Chanel? She's a grey, fucking grey. I think she's got hair into the canal. Chanel!
Don't kill me with
Sorry.
Thoughts on stage door. I'm all for stage door when it's nice and doesn't bring anxiety.
That's the one. Oh, I'm putting up down.
Yeah. That one.
Scouse American Queen. I'm not American. That was a Scouse accent, wasn't it? Oh, wow. Best get back to drama school then. My accents aren't that good. Fantastic.
Gotta go
Great
back
work.
to drama school.
Thanks for that. I feel great. Oh,
Let me see. Oh, what's your favourite swear word to use when people annoy you?
we won't. I'm not going to say it, but I'll be like,
Yeah, I'm not going to say mine, but it starts with a C.
Ends of the. Yeah. Same actually. Yeah. Yay. Woo.
Woo! I love the swear words. You put the lime in the coconut.
Can we ask questions that like apply to me and Billy? But I'll answer these quickly right now. Learning House of Holbein. Just learning a number. Actually was probably one of the sweatiest numbers to learn. Getting a nose piercing. I got my nose pierced with Sydney Hocknell, by the way, Billy.
Did you?
Yeah, I went back home and got it done, and I had a weird piercing and it was massive and I hated it. So I sat in a dressing room that day, which you're not supposed to do, yanked it out, I went grey, and then put another nose stud in, and blood was just everywhere. And I was like this for ages. Then I had a Kit Kat.
God, have a Kit Kat. What's the most important lesson you learned in your 19 years? There's only one of you, so just do you.
You do you, boo.
It literally is. That literally is it. You do you, boo. And I've been telling myself in the past year, you're on your own road. Follow it. Follow the yellow brick road.
Yeah, and don't stare at other people's roads. You can have a quick glance, but if you look at other people's roads, you'll crash on your own road.
Yeah, it's only a dead end at someone else's road. So you got to follow your motorway. Who would be your dream cast member? You're a motorway, don't kill me.
Billy Nevers. I'd love to work with you. We would die. But no, I'd love to... Pardon me. I'd love to work with Sharon D. Clark.
Yes, and all the yes.
Really would, like, oof, yeah, fantastic work.
I would love to work with either Billy Porter.
Why did I even forget him?
Billy Porter or Ben Platt. I'd love to see how Ben Platt works.
Oh my god, people need to calm down. Like, when you write the question in once, guys, I can see it. No, I haven't made up the words for the wear yellow to a funeral because I haven't. Ooh.
What do you think the unknown, like when you're unaware
Yeah,
of
the uncertainty of it all. Because you could be there like, that was the best moment of my life, and then they're like, that was shit. But it's not. It's not like you were. It's not you were crap. It was just like they didn't feel that you fit in for that particular shoot.
Because you're so out of power. You're at your most vulnerable state then, because you're doing everything you possibly can, but you have no control over what happens. Like, and sometimes you'll go into like a dance call's really the only time when you'll see everyone that you're sort of up against. And there's been times where I've gone into dance calls and I'm like, I'm the only single person that looks the way I do or that is like the way I am. So I'm like, what are they looking for? So then it's the unknown, and you're like, I don't know what they want from me. That's the hardest part. But then you book, so you just gotta the ones you worry about are the ones that you book. So
Correct.
the easy ones, you think you've got them in the bag, they're always the harder ones.
So, how many rehearsals? Well, it's just 4 weeks every day. It was for 6 anyway. Jamie was longer because Jamie was being created. So it was 6 weeks or 5 weeks. Yeah, it depends on what kind of if you're going into a show or if you're creating a show. It's just 2 different things.
Yeah, when we were creating Anne Juliet, we had 6 weeks rehearsal, 3 weeks tech, then like 7 weeks in Manchester of basically just previews, changing the show, rehearsing every day. So basically we had a good 2.5 months of rehearsals.
Mm.
What's the first thing you're going to do when you both get back in your dressing room? Clear out
Clean.
the fridge.
Clean.
Yeah,
Oh my God, the fridge. The
This is
fridge
what
is
I
on the
was. We were on the
grove.
boys' chat the other day, and we were literally like, "Yeah, I've got a Tupperware in there. I've got hummus in there. I've got like, I hope someone's cleaned it out.
Oh, that's rotten. Blech.
My crunchy
But
nut
yeah,
cornflakes.
clean.
But
Oh,
apparently all
makes
the
me
bits are
sick.
being deep cleaned, so
Oh,
hopefully it'll be. I know it makes me feel a little bit sick. Ugh.
yes.
Yes, I do.
Obviously, have you not met me before?
Have not met me before.
That was mean. I didn't mean to be like that.
Do you believe in life after love?
Love. Oh, here we go, Bills.
Yeah.
Tips on how to belt high notes.
That's about high notes. God.
I don't really have any. I just scream and it comes out. So
Yeah,
it's like, I'd say for a better, sorry, it's more how to phrase it. For a better tone of a belt, lower your larynx.
lower larynx. Yeah.
If you're singing a high note and it's like, yeah, they're like, oh God, but if you're like, it just makes it sound
Yeah.
fuller and sexier, in my opinion.
The muscles are the key. But like engaging your back and you sort of
Yeah,
like,
and having and mastering the art of not being like, what do you think about that? Because it's obviously be there like, the wizard just
you
like,
just want to squeeze. You want to squeeze out watermelons under the armpits, like all of just.
oh God, you give it body. I just try and do it without making it look like I'm trying.
I mean,
That's what
but
I do as well.
I do it now like I do it subconsciously now. But
No, you are literally like your prime.
if you're willing to work hard, you just got to know that it's not like that everyone's at a different rate, and you just got to. You have to if you want to do it. The key to starting young, really, the only reason people start young is that their training is then spread out throughout the years. Whereas if you're starting at the age of 15, you're gonna do a chunk of a couple of years intensive training instead of having ballet classes from the age of 3, slowly, once every week. Like a slow training training, which sometimes works better for people. So never too late. Love you, Zach.
Right.
Wow, thank you. What's the best memory you have of each other? Oh, God. What's...
When you clocked me, no, induced aggressive stuff.
She made me
When
laugh.
you did it, there's a certain move that is induced aggressive stuff and it made me cry. And he did it a bit of a, it was fitting in the show, so it's fine. It wasn't being too naughty, but like he was going for it more. He was giving it the most, and then I saw him crack a smile because he started laughing. So then I'm there in the audience. Like, obviously, it's a really great part of the show. It's like a massive part of the show. I'm there watching Billy, and then like, tears just coming out my eyes because it's like amazing. It's like a spectacular thing in my face. I just look at Billy, and he's like.
The thing is, what made it funnier for me was like I wasn't laughing. Like if I laugh on stage, it makes it less funny. It's diluted the banter. But because I was doing the move, and I just went with this. I was going.
You were giving it beans on toast.
A little smile, a little grin made me chuckle. Probably the best memes. They were like early memes. We met fully at the first time at West End Bowling, and
properly. We've kind of passed each other before.
Yeah.
What musical got into theatre? Cats and Mary Poppins. Video. That's how old I am.
I've always liked musical theatre, but the one that I was like, I really, really, really want to do musical theatre was probably In the Heights. When I went to see that, and I was like, really, really, really want to do that. So quite late was when I went. I actually loved this.
Yeah.
Love this. But yeah, that production was amazing. Someone needs to bring that back. I bloody loved that. Did any of you guys see that? Because that's sort of a bit of a long time ago now. Do you have to go to drama school to get into theatre? No. What I sort of did, but I didn't. It's basically just a bridge to the final destination, and if you can get to the final destination without crossing that bridge by boat, by plane, by different destinations, it's fine. So, like, you've just got to know that you've got to work hard and grind for it. The best example is, I always say, Nicole Raquel. Go to Pineapple, look at the open auditions, go to the classes.
Yeah,
work
but
your way up.
you can also do that before you go to drama school, or you plan to go to drama school, because it does help. It does help. But obviously it's expensive. Everything is so expensive. But
yeah, you just got to network. Make sure you get yourself in front of the right people at the right time with the right amount of experience and training that you feel like you're ready. So that's all I can say. That's all I can say.
that was so niche. This made me laugh. Best candle smell.
Oh.
Like fresh linen.
I love like a Christmas sort of like cinnamony one, like a Christmas like anyone that's like a sort of like a toffee colour, but like it's like I can't even explain the smell, but it's just gorge. I love them. I love all the Christmas collection of the Yankee candles.
This one's interesting.
Honest opinion of mega fans, like, who are obsessed with the shows you're in. I think they're great. I think they're great. They're what keep the vibe of the show. It's what keeps it important when you see how much of a positive effect it is having on people when you're performing. Is the best thing.
Yeah, and like if people find it like, I'm just saying, in general, I don't think this, but people sometimes will be like, "Oh, that's cringe." It's like, well, it's something that people are passionate about, so why be like mean about it and be rude? Oh my god, Billy has frozen. Oh no, you haven't. You did. You're like, it's frozen. Sorry. And it's just, you don't need to be mean and stuff. And I was like, well, I said this before as well. Well, we said this, didn't we? You can see it once, or you can see it a million and one times. If you just understand the messages that people are getting through.
I think there is a line though, and I think there is a line that sometimes does get crossed.
Yeah.
And the word mega fan, I think, is such a broad statement, because you have so many different mega fans. People are mega fans.
Yeah, branches of people. Yeah, that do different things.
I was a mega fan of In the Heights. Like, I was a big fan of In the Heights, but I only saw it a few times. Like, I only saw it like 2 or 3 times. Like, and I didn't go to stage door. I didn't know who the cast were. I was just appreciative of the show. And then there's a certain bracket of people that are obsessed with certain people, certain performers. They're mega fans of those performers. So it's like there's so many different branches off of that word that is like, sometimes it can be sort of sometimes it is a line.
Yeah, it's difficult, like, because if like, say you see people a lot, or sorry,
yeah, that's what I was going to say. Yeah, I was
really weird noises.
Dead.
Oh my god, what is that? Oh, wow,
I'm scared.
I'm scared.
I don't know what that is, you guys.
And it's if I get spoken to, like,
yeah, I know exactly.
Like, it's really hard though, because obviously I put myself out on social media a lot, and I'm aware of that. And people think that they like fully know me and get a bit too into the banter. This
Yeah,
is
I
when it's
mean,
like, and I'm there like,
I think,
like, I'm there like, oh no, please, like, and then some
I
people,
think
and sometimes
it's
they don't
difficult
get the
for,
cross. Some people, this is literally not targeting anybody. Like, they just go past the little nick, and they're like, oh, that's rude,
I
not
think it's
banter.
difficult
But
for
I'm there like,
us.
but they don't get it, and I'm there like, it's.
Yeah,
I mean,
because
it's
we can't
fine. It's not.
control it. I mean,
Yeah,
when
it's
you
not like
speak to
nobody. It's
people,
not
like,
like people are like trying to kill me outside my house. Like that's
yeah,
another fan. People like what John Lennon got shot by his like biggest fan. Do you know what I mean? Like it's
yeah,
not like we're getting any of that, so we need to calm down and stop acting like we're friggin' John
literally.
Lennon right now. What's happening? But
I think it's one of those things where you always want to be polite as a performer to the fans. You
oh
always
my
want to
god, yeah,
be polite.
because it's not.
And
It, you are keeping the show alive. You guys who come
literally,
all the time, or people that don't come all the time, and people that have saved all their money and they come with their friends and they come watch the show, you're still keeping the show alive. And like when you get people that, my favourite people are people that come in cosplay. In my, obviously you're all gonna be like cosplay, but people
I
that
think
cosplay, I love it. I'm there like, you've
the
taken your time
dedication. I mean, the actual
to do
dedication.
all that. But I'm not. But then again, I'm not discounting people that don't come in cosplay and people that come all the time. It's one of those things where I don't want to say anything to offend anybody because we fucking love you all so
Literally,
much. But sometimes it does get. And the thing as well, one thing that sorry, I should have let you speak. But I'm so sorry. And they're like, your birthday's over. I'm talking now. No, but oh my god, I forgot my point now by trying to be funny, fuming. You keep talking, I'll butt in.
I think it's
We're
like
gonna
when
have
the
to maybe
line gets,
start this live as well, actually, because it's 9 minutes to
yeah,
go.
when the line gets crossed in terms of like the friendship level, it gets a bit awkward because it's like, I'm gonna always be polite to you because you give me my, like, you're helping my job stay, you're supporting me, or this, that, the other. So this is why I get funny on social media. Like I try to avoid, like I
Answering DMs and stuff
answering
like
DMs
that.
and stuff because I've had times in the past when I was just breaking into the industry where people would DM me and I'd say thank you so much, blah 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 blah, and then it would be an ongoing cycle of messages and like sort of trying to get into conversation, and that crosses a line where it's like it becomes friends into friends territory, and you never ever want to like um put yourself into a position where you're,
But yeah, it's hard for us. Say, I'll give you, be honest, when I was a kid, very condescending, sorry. When I was younger, and so when I went to watch Ghost, loved it, and I'd like I went and had a picture of Richard Fleishman, and you're like, oh my god, amazing, and like I googled everyone and I looked at I think that's what helps as well when you see other people and you kind of go, oh my god, they were in this show, and then oh my god, that's amazing, like that's
yeah,
amazing, rah rah rah, and like the fact that I have like say a fan account, I like my godmother rips me to shreds about it because she's like, you're Courtney from Boston. You're my goddaughter. I've seen you stark bollock naked. And I've seen you do this, and you were my bridesmaid at my wedding. You got a fan account about your eyebrows? What? And she thinks it's like my family think it's hilarious, but I'm there like, but it's people being passionate about someone, and I think that's so flattering and so lovely.
yeah. I love it.
But then my family obviously think it's lovely too. I'm like, oh, it's such a touchy subject because I don't want to offend anyone, and I don't want anyone thinking that I'm ungrateful because I'm really, really not. But like, I won't talk about it, but I had experiences at Jamie that were so far that it's tainted my behaviour at 6.
I really,
And I have to play, and it's awful. And I'll tell you the truth, it's wine time. It's not wine time, I'm not drinking wine, hang on. I have to kind of play things safe I have to be. I've got to keep everyone at an arm's length. And it's not because of particular people. Yeah, it was not particularly. It's not me being like, oh my god, it's that person. I don't like them because I'm never like that. Because, ooh, but I had such a quite a haunting experience at Jamie. Just one, and it kind of ruined it. So I have to be a bit with people
cautious,
because it's just.
It's
It triggers me. It triggers me.
vulnerable
They're like, oh my god,
position.
and my people are like, I love you so much, and they're like, oh my god, thank you, but my brain goes back to 2017, 2018, and like that's because I kind of was I'm obviously welcome to people, and the people that are like if you feel like you're an outcast and you feel that you can channel your love into a particular person, oh my god, we got really deep. No, and I love that you can find the lols with me.
Yeah.
And I don't know about you and stuff like that. But sometimes and that's why when people are like, I missed you at stage door, there are days where I'm like, it's either, oh, my performance wasn't that great tonight, in my personal opinion. And obviously, you're like, you're amazing. I'm like, thank you. I trained for 3 years, obviously. But then, and then one half my brain, no, and then half my brain goes, oh my god, like it was a terrible show today, or I'm not in a good mood, and blah blah blah. And I do want to, and the times I do want to go and say hello to people, but I'm like, and it's
a very vulnerable position to put yourself in because
and it's hard as well because obviously, like say talking about certain things, and like I'm just being so open about it and stuff like that. Hopefully, people will.
It's different, is it? What I think it is like you've just been on stage. It's like in your case, you've just been on stage as Anne Boleyn, and you come out of stage door and you're Courtney, and like this is the same with me. I've been on stage and I'm giving it full out face, boom, 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 and I come out of stage door and I have to be Billy in conversation with people that know me as who I am on stage, and it's like you then sort of when everyone's suddenly it's such a weird thing because when you're on stage, you sort of have a blank view of what's going on up there. You sort of just you end up when you've been in a job for a long time, you sort of just interacting with what's happening on stage, and it's sort of like you see the same thing every day. So you're just doing the same thing, and you forget that there's people out there that love. Like obviously you don't forget, but you're there. You're in the moment with you guys. You're not really acknowledging the fact that there's over 1,000 people watching. You do every single thing. So you walk out stage door and you've got people being like, "What? Yeah, she just loved you so," and you're literally like, "Oh my gosh, I literally just walking out of work. Like I'm just." You forget that there's people that react like that, and you then feel
that.
It's just it sometimes can be a shock because you're like,
and people. I think people walk out and expect me to be Anne Boleyn.
Yeah.
And they're like, I'm a lot more drier and as like a person, I'm very much just like, yeah, blah blah blah. But people don't read that, and they're like, oh shit, I might as well come out and be Anne Boleyn.
Yeah, because you have to be. You want to be polite.
Shall we restart this live?
Yeah.
Because I'm actually really enjoying this chat.
Yeah, let's restart.
I might have to take a breather because I'm a little bit.
Yeah, should we come back? Should we do?
No. We'll come back in a minute. I just need to literally. Yeah. Well, by the time I switched off and it loads again.
Cute.
Shall we? Sorry, obviously we've only got 1 minute remaining. We've got 1 minute remaining. Ask kind of questions like that because I really enjoy that. So let's go. See you in a second, guys.
Yeah, cute. I like that. Honesty.
Oh. That was shorter than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be... Sorry, I'm having a laughing fit now. I thought it was going to be a bit shorter than that, but obviously not. Where the hell is Bills? Can I really find my Bills? Where is Bills? We'll carry on with the conversation when I find Bills. I don't think you do. So, you and me are through. Hello, Stephen Patrick. Oh, my best friend's here, guys. You remember Stephen when I was in Portugal? It's such a good convo to have, and we'll carry it on. I'm not gonna right, okay. Hang on, can I write a message? Hello, teach Granny how to put this thing on. How do I pin a thing? How can I pin comments? We're gonna pin this one. Yeah? Hello, excuse me. Why won't it pin? Oh, there we go. Lovely. There we go. Everybody read the pin comment at the bottom. I'm so shady lady, darling. Hey, Gustavo. Hey, have a look at my pinned comment. For God's sake. I'll kill you all. You'll find out soon, and it will be a joyous time. I don't know when we'll find out, by the way, because I don't even know this. Billy Luke Neves, where are you? I'm trying to get him up. La 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 la. Love you. Please stop talking about the piano. Billy, can you cancel your request, please, and then we can try it again. Oh yes, podcast, yes. Oh my God, you'll do a lot of editing though, because I chat a lot of shit. I don't know. Billy, there we go. Stay there, Billy. Bills, where are you? Not even funny. God's sake, Billy. Oh my God, I will not start this live again. There he is. So what were we on again?
We were on another question, but should we answer another honesty one? Guys, get your honest questions.
No, we can carry on with what we were saying.
What were we saying? Stage story we were saying about?
Well, it was like stage story and like the Queendom and fans, sorry, in general. That was me pinpointing people, sorry. Sorry, guys.
It's a very crazy thing though, isn't it? It's especially
it gets a lot.
Especially if you're not used to it. Like,
Do you remember this, Billy?
Don't kill me.
When I dressed like you for 10 minutes, for half an hour. I dressed like you half an hour, mate.
Like, I'm not used to
but
we on JCS it wasn't so we had a few fans, but we weren't like they weren't like they are at the and Juliet. We had a few people that loved the show and that we got a bit of a following from that, and a few people that have stuck with me and followed me for since then.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
But when you sort of get like when you sort of like suddenly like people know who you are that you don't know. I remember the first time I got stopped in town in London and someone was like, "Oh my gosh, are you Billy?" And I was like, "Yeah."
Yeah.
I was like, this just doesn't make sense to me. I was like, how do people know who I am and I don't know who they are? I was like,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. With you putting yourself so far out there.
Yeah.
As do I. And I'll put my hands up and admit that. People think that they know everything. They know my blood type. They know my mother's middle name.
Yeah, it's literally
do you know what I mean? Like and I'm like, just some, not all. I need to, and I'm like, and I'm like that. I really like like, obviously I'm there like, oh my god, like I'll be there like, has Richard Fleishman got a girlfriend? Like that was literally what I was like when I was like a kid. Like, but that was just. But I think because the internet is so massive now,
Yeah.
like literally, when if I was like, ooh, I love folders, I'm a folder, literally in 10 minutes, I'd have about 2 posts with me with my face on a folder. Do you know what I mean? Or like the kettle stuff. Obviously, I found
Yeah.
that hilarious though too, so it's fine. But like, I'm there like the creativity and the passion and everything that goes into it is just, it absolutely makes me scream.
Yeah. I mean, it's the most beautiful thing though, that like when you
Yes,
have people,
correct, Jacob. Social media and theatre, it's just a weird mix. But it's a good
because when I
mix because
was
it helps you.
because
But
when I
the
was
thing is, though, it helps. This helps you connect. It helps you connect. And then when people try to connect a bit too much, like they want to.
social media is such a great thing in this industry.
No,
So it's
please
great.
don't make, guys. The point is the folder thing. You don't have to do that. Do you know what I mean? Please don't do
Yeah.
it. Please don't do it. I'm
With
not
the
saying that's
social
even good role.
with the social media and musical theatre thing, it's like it's great for connecting with other performers. It's great for seeing other people's work. Um, it also allows you to connect with your audience well. But when I was a fan of musical theatre, like I never was a part of, when I was never a big crazy fan, but in terms of like the social media aspect of it was never a thing. Like I got a picture with Lee Mead outside the Palladium when I saw Joseph, but I never went to Instagram and watched him speak on for an hour. Like, and I can
Or
type
two.
comments and speak to him. Do you know what I mean? Like I would never be able to speak to him like this. Like people, I can literally read out. Personally, this is why I feel like some actors should have private accounts. Do you know what I mean? Like, I can read out someone's comment, and it's like we're almost having a conversation, and that's where it's like that's where it then becomes one of those blurred lines where it's like I'm I'm making myself accessible to you and having a conversation with you, but to me all I see is a little picture and a name, whereas you're seeing me and I'm like it's such a weird thing. What does Steph say? Hey
Yeah, which is
Steph.
why, and I mean, and I mean this in the best. That's why I don't go live with people. I just get
Yeah,
I
that's
get
what I don't
so
either,
frightened. I get so
because
frightened, and also
what you
there's some
want to
people
talk about,
that can't, which is absolutely fine, and I get that people can't cope sometimes, and they'll like hyperventilate, and like when someone's mentioned earlier, because obviously everybody's giving their opinion, which I'm really appreciative about, but because it's nice to see that you kind of agree.
discussion, yeah.
Like when people, there's one time where there's times where I've walked around like to work or from work. Obviously, the gap between Leicester Square and 6 is nothing,
In a
and
second.
I literally heard someone shriek my name, and I'm not, and I went, oh, like I literally was like, oh my god, like I have headphones in, and like if someone shrieked your name in the street, you literally, I'm
Like,
sorry, you'd literally shit your pants. And like, and I was like, ah, and then like, I just saw like a group of people run up to me. I'm short-sighted as it is, didn't have my glasses on, so I'm there literally like this. I'm like, what's happening? Like literally, like, I was like, who's running to me? And then I was like, oh, I just want to go to work.
yeah.
And then like, when people, but then like on another instance, someone was like so shy that I got my phone. I'm like, oh yeah, it's fine. Just come and talk to me. So then like I can't be like,
Yeah.
oh it's fine, like, because then they're like,
I mean,
do you
for
know what I'm
me, the
trying to
best way,
say? I've got a
like
spot here, that's why I keep rubbing my face here.
I've
That's
had
so
some
annoying.
amazing ones. On my train home, I get the train from Waterloo, and sometimes
Oh,
I'll leave. Oh yeah, see me at Waterloo at 10:12. Catch 12 minutes past. Literally giving it that. I after a show, I walk to Waterloo, and I'm usually out quick enough that I'm walking out with the audience. Amazing, it's a skill. And I know.
oh,
Ask
can't
Bernie
relate.
about ask Bernie about JCS. JCS is my biggest record. We came down. The show came down at 9. 9:47, I'd be out the building by latest 9:50, and I'd be on a train from Bank Station, which was a 10-minute walk away, at 9:02 would be the latest I could get on the train to be on a train at Waterloo by 12 past. Boom, 3 minutes took me to get out. Off stage, 3 minutes I was out.
Mad.
But and Juliet, I'm usually out as the audience are leaving, and I'm walking, and then I get on the train, and there'll be people there with the programs, obviously, and they would have seen the show. And sometimes
I always give it this one.
Sometimes I give it this, but sometimes people do the funny thing where it's like they look at their program and then they're like,
which is why I full on take my face off.
Yeah, you've got to.
Hair,
But I remember,
like, if I took my makeup off and kept my hair, people would know.
Really
That's why I take long to come out, because I'm like literally like, boom, 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 like absolutely not. No whiff of green, nothing. I'm like, see ya. Like, then sometimes I get on my phone to take those.
I was sat on the train on a 6, and the woman with their 2 children were next to me, and the children, I was on as Lord Capulet, and the children were like, I loved Juliet's dad's hair, and was talking to their mum, and I had my AirPods in, and I was like, I took the AirPod out, and they were like, I loved the hair so much, and they were chatting, the mum was chatting, being like, oh yeah, and the kids looked up and they were like shook, and their mum was like, were you just in the shower? I was like, yeah. Like, that's when I love it, when it's like, when they're so polite about it. But sometimes when it's like, snap, hey, you Billy, can I get a picture? If they're like, you want to know that it's appreciative first, where it's like, I really respect, I'm not here just for a picture, I'm here to say.
But the thing is, it all comes from a place of love, and that's absolutely fine. It's just that
Steph said a comment.
You know what? The truth is, we expose ourselves so much on social media. We are doing it right now, literally doing it right now. So then people think it's all right. Do you know what it is? And I mean, I'm going to say it, and I'm hopefully not offending anyone. The way that I talk to you, people think it's all right to talk to me like that, but I've never met a lot of these people before. So I'm here like, it's a bit like, But there are certain people that I know and I've met before, and we've got a rapport.
Yeah.
Not friendship, not best mates, not even friends, but actually I don't want to. Jamaica.
Gosh.
No.
Gosh.
I literally, you need to leave. Also, sorry, that video.
Oh, wasn't it just amazing?
I don't know. You literally feel music and the music in the music, and I don't understand.
You hear things when Josh dances that you've never heard before.
Yeah, me neither. And they're like, okay, cool.
Please, can you do an online class, Josh, and teach that? Because I literally want to learn that so bad. The bit when you give it boom, cat, groove. Oh, I love it. Love it. Boom, cat, groove. I love it. But
groove.
I think what Steph said a really good thing like a while ago that I was just looking at. She was like, people want to do it so they feel like they belong, and I feel like that.
But they do.
Says it really nicely. The one thing I thought about when we closed, I was like, I feel so sorry for the people that come to the theatre as escapism, that come to the theatre and watch to get away from whatever's happening elsewhere.
Yeah.
And that's why I think that,
as I said, from a place of love.
Literally, and I think as much as we're having this conversation, and we're having a healthy conversation about it because we want to just, discuss and have an open, honest conversation, but I do think that it needs to be pointed out that all the love and support is so much appreciated, and we all know, everyone, the reason we can have this conversation is because we're so aware that it all comes from a place of love, and that it's all for the support. And what I think that is the beautiful thing about it is that you wouldn't know who I am if you hadn't seen the show. If you hadn't, you would have known who I am, but you wouldn't be the way you are, or because of, it's the show that has brought it together, that art form has brought it together. So it's so weird that the evolution of how that has evolved with fan bases over the years, and social media is such a big part of it. Like, I always think us doing these live streams, if I
Yeah, but
saw
the thing is
Lee,
as well, us doing acting and us dancing, singing, acting, rah rah rah, is a form of escapism to,
yeah,
I don't know, get some sort of like creative outlet of anger or sadness or even happiness and the joy and whatnot. It's so everybody's there to escape.
yeah, and I think that's the most beautiful
Because
thing.
doing this time, like, literally, you can be having a really shit day, and you can go out and you can be like, oh my god, like, oh, the show, oh my god, and then you hear your overture, opening number, or the beginning like
Yeah,
couple of bars, like when you hear, well, I'm just obviously for my instance, and you're just like, oh yeah,
I think that's what
let's
people
do
forget.
this.
I think that is what people forget with the fan base and such, that it's we live lives as well. We do, all you probably see on
Yeah.
social media is
I'm
the
sorry, I've
show.
got everything in my list.
That's fine. The only thing that you guys will see on social media of us is the show, really, because that's what you follow. But there's so many times where I've come into work and I've had such a bad day. I've been really upset, or I'm really angry about something. I've fallen out with someone. I've had an awful time. But you have to come in and do the show, and then have to come on and put a
Yeah.
happy face on. And that is why for us. It's like the show alone is just so special because it's escapism for us.
But everybody in that room is like, just for
Doing
these
it to get
75 to 2.5
100 and
hours,
whatever. Yeah.
whatever. We're just there to have a good time and to just enjoy it all.
I think what I have learnt, the biggest thing though that I have learnt about this whole like musical theatre fandom, whatever thing majiggy, is that when you are an actor, you're so used to just pretending to be other people. And I've got so used to doing that. I've got so used to being someone else and being on stage, being this sort of person, being that sort of person. And you forget that, like I said earlier, you forget that Billy is the one that takes the brunt of it. Billy's the one that then has to answer all the questions and speak about this and do this and do that and do this. Whereas it's like, I'm not, as an actor, you're not really switched on to do that. You're always trained to perform as someone else. How does this character move? How do they speak? You never really have time to think about, how do I mingle in these situations? It's such a crazy thing to have to think about when you're like, actually, I've sort of forgotten you're being someone else 8 times a week. Like,
Yeah, it's mad.
it's crazy to then be like, Billy's then got to deal with his own problems whilst being this other person, and then whilst trying to keep happy face on for all the people that supporting you, it's really, I think it is such a,
Like the amount of times I've frigging moved house in jobs.
yeah.
Even that's literally the most minor thing. But
But still, it's like,
literally there's
it's a
times where I've
lot.
moved house and then had to rush into work and do a show.
Yeah, I
Obviously
remember
that's like, what, first world problems, calm down.
when Chris was
You know what I
moving
mean? It's
house,
just like,
literally, like, I remember it was stress, and it even comes at times like when you're doing cut shows and you're trying to do other workshops of shows and you're doing other little things in the day, but you then got to think about the show at night. Like that, it's for us, it does get a lot, and I think. But my favourite thing, like, what keeps me going is when I get on stage and I see in the front row the familiar faces that I've seen 3 other times
yeah,
this week, loving the show.
yeah.
Like, because you know you're doing it for a purpose, and you then forget about, oh, I've been having such a bad day. Da, 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 da. So I
Yeah.
mean,
And then to be fair, you've got to take that other thing as well. Like when you do see people that have seen it a lot, and they sit there and their face is quite straight.
yeah,
Because in my mind, you expect people to be like the whole time when you're watching, but sometimes people aren't. And then actually now thinking about the conversation, they could have had a really shit day, and they could have just watch it and just be like, I'm just enjoying it, and I don't have to be so expressive only because I'm obviously a very expressive person.
Someone just put, if you're having a bad day and really don't feel up to it, can you ask for an alternate to cover you? Not really, but I always say at work, we have a motto at work. Sick days include mental health
Mental
days.
health days. Yeah.
Like illness and sickness is to do with mental health. If you're
But then
not
I feel if you're having a crip, having a shit day, sometimes coming into work and being
helps,
around your friends and doing that really helps. There's so many
how
times
many
I'm there like, oh my god, I'm in a really shit mood. Go. First chord happens, and then they're like, good, and I'm like, yeah,
and
like.
how many times I've gone into the dressing room and to the boys, I've been like, oh, I've had such a bad day. Everyone's going, yeah, I've had this. Oh, I found a mouse in my flat. Da, 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 da. I wonder who that is, Dills. I've got a mouse in my flat. I've moved, and now there's da, 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 da. I've like everyone's got issues, and you just talk about it at work, and it's like going into work is a purpose for your day, and it makes
And
you
then the
feel
work, and then like
better.
work troubles. Not that there are any, but like if you're there, like I cracked today, or like I did this and it was
Yeah,
crap, and like obviously lull about it. Or sometimes you come home and oh, that was a really, really, really bad show. I don't know what's wrong with me, or I don't know like what I'm doing wrong. That's when you come home, and that's when you've got
your people at home to
your
chat
people at
to.
home, or your
It's
family
just
on your phone. Well, like you live with your mum, so.
yeah. I just always was about to swear big time, but I mean, I actually
No, I
love.
don't have to move house for my job, but I've just had really bad luck with houses and moving. That's
No, that
another story anyway.
know that by what you're doing on stage, possibly helping
Let's
people.
have a look at other things.
Yeah,
Um,
I think it's difficult feeling like you don't deserve to be a fan of a show because you can't afford to or don't have the time to see it. And many times people can make you feel inadequate. It's not at all about how many times you see a show or like you can be a fan from afar. You can be a fan from afar, and they're as much appreciated as the people that I see every show.
near, far, wherever
Well,
you are.
but the
I'll
queendom
be
is something crazy.
like the
The queendom is
queen's
something that I've never
on.
experienced, like I've never seen before.
Amazing.
Even things like me and Grace on your birthday. Remember when we came backstage at 6 on your birthday,
Oh my god, that was so nice. I
pizza
love that
party?
day.
When because
Yeah.
we sort of came when the show was finishing, and
Mm-hmm.
obviously me and Grace were outside the theatre. Grace, boom, hi Grace, hi Grace,
Straight
hi
away.
Grace. Like it's crazy. Like Grace is in a different show. Like, and it's literally like
Mm.
it's like she's down the road, but it's like as soon as she's outside 6, it's like Grace, 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 Grace. Like I was shook to the core. But I just love it. I do genuinely love it.
There's a really interesting question, but it's really long.
And you
So
can't
I'll
see
read
it.
it out and we'll have to just go with
Oh,
that.
yeah.
Oh, no, actually, I've got a shorter version. There we go.
Okay.
It really drives me mad.
And I think the funniest thing is,
Thank you, Jacob. Somebody else put it there as well. So who put it in the longer term? Thank you. I can't remember who you are. I will try and find you right now and I'll call your name out. Oh, Six Ultimates. Thank you.
I think the funniest thing is that people forget that everyone in this industry are friends. Like the majority of people in this industry are
Yeah,
friends. And
like, honestly, and I'll tell you the truth, me and Millie today were sending voice notes screaming Chanel down the phone to each other
like
and talking about star signs, but you guys don't know
don't
that.
know that. Like
And I don't like.
I've only had one experience with it. I've had one experience of it
Have
on
you?
when I first started on
Do you know
Juliet.
what? You talk about yours first because mine's going to be longer, isn't it?
Yeah.
So we all know what mine is.
When I first started on Juliet, I was in a Twitter hole and I typed my name in on Twitter
Oh, well,
and
I've
it's
done that
like
for a while.
I know it's awful, isn't it? And it was one of those things where it was like who like it was like rank the swings or something and then like something like this like you know those question things and I literally was like it's one of those things where it's like people are gonna see it. Like people are going to see it. No matter
Yeah, that's
like
when they just a bit like, and I'll say this in the positives and the negatives. We see all, guys.
We're the same. We like to do a
I
search on
know.
myself. I do like to do a search myself. I'm very intrigued into what people say because
I don't anymore. I physically
I
can't do
don't
it
anymore
anymore
either.
because
I don't
I
anymore.
just. I think they think that me and Millie want to fight each other to the death.
But
when
the thing
that's
is for you,
literally the opposite. I literally want to kiss her in the face.
The thing is for you. Oh yeah, I love Millie with all my heart. The thing is for you.
Yeah. She loves you as well. She said happy birthday. I don't know if she said anything to you.
Oh yeah, she texted me. Told me she
Good,
fancied
I've
me
got to
very
say,
much.
she was like, "Oh my God, it's his birthday today. He's a Taurus," and then that's when we got started talking about everything. No.
For you guys, for comparing, it's obviously very difficult for you guys because it's the Queen.
I'm just gonna do this one.
Yeah.
And there we go.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna read out a message. I hate it when people are like 6 queens elimination game. Like, come on, the whole meaning of shows not to compare anyone. That is
Literally
right.
hit the nail
But
on the head.
there's a certain account that was like, let's rank all the Boleyns. We all know Millie's gonna win, and I'm like, well,
that's your own opinion. And I mean,
like, so why do it? If you think that, like,
I've seen
you
Millie.
can think whatever you want.
Courtney.
You can think whatever you want. You're still coming to watch us.
Literally.
So even if you didn't like me, you still sat and watched me for 75 minutes.
Like I've seen both.
I sound like Kim Woodburn then. I've got the Kim Woodburn attitude.
You still sat there for
you literally, darling, come watch me.
You sat there for 75 minutes.
You've seen me. No, I'm joking.
You didn't like me. No, I've seen both Millie and Courtney.
Preference, like,
and I love them both. Like, you appreciate.
I love everyone, like, whoever I've seen. Like, even in Mega 6, I watch people with Mega 6s and be like, oh my God, I never thought to do that. Oh my God, that's really great. And like, this is one thing as well, when especially this.
Oh my gosh, I've just seen my sister, Jess Niles, is on here. It was the Cleves on the cruise. Jess Niles, I love you. And I've seen you in the Mega 6, and sis, I already know you killed it. I already know you killed it.
Oh my God, Jess, I haven't seen you
love
in literally
Jess.
forever. I'm literally, I was going to say, and the things as well, if they were like, it's just so hard. Like, it's that thing where it's like, to be fair, like when we've said, having a shit day, you go and say you've had a really good show, and they're like, oh my God, I really enjoyed that today. Especially my first show, that will forever.
Yeah.
See, I can't even talk about it.
Because it's a lot. It's a lot. It was a
horrible. Like, she's got no energy, blah, blah, blah. I don't feel the need. Not saying that people are like this and whatnot. Like, they can't judge me off a 2-minute, 20-second.
I sat there for 75 minutes, and let me tell you, the energy was unreal. So
because there's different types of energy. I don't need to be like, I'm Boleyn. Like, do you know what I mean? That's not me. That's me when I'm being like that, but that's not my Anne Boleyn.
Exactly. And I think
I don't feel the need to be like, LOL, say you're well.
What I think
not that anybody was ever like, nobody's ever been like that. But you've got to make the character your own. Like, sorry, let's think. Sorry, I'm gonna get really triggered. I'm a brown lady in a 2-piece PVC suit, pretending to be someone from the whatever century. My brain's gone now. Like,
but I was discussing this with someone. I can't remember who it was, but we were saying about the Six the fandom, that Six has been amazing for so many reasons, because it's brought people to Six, to the musical theatre group that never listened to musical theatre before. They've seen it on the TikTok, they've seen it on this, they've seen it on that.
On the TikTok, right, Granddad?
On the TikTok, and it's brought a whole new wave of people into it, which is why I think a lot of the fans have never experienced a cast change like that, when they get so connected to a certain person.
I get that,
And I think that's where it becomes the line where it's like, you do have to remember that as much as these people are on stage, they are people, and it's and we always keep on saying in this live, it all comes from love and support, but that doesn't come from love and support. That just comes from there's no excuse for that. That's just not a nice thing to do. I mean, and I'm all for people's opinions, but if
It's
you know that,
it's like, say the boys in your school ranked all the girls,
yeah,
and you'd be like, that's ridiculous. Why would you do that? It's the same thing. And I think, like, at the end of the day, with people, they're just doing their job. Imagine people coming into
literally,
work and being like, I don't like the way that you save people's lives as a paramedic.
yeah.
Or like, you put the files away wrong. Susan, who used to work here, she used to do it like this.
You've hit the nail on the head there. It's still my job. It's my job. It's my job. And it's like, what I always think is,
And there's so little, we're literally so young. We're gonna
literally,
be working in other jobs, and some things are like, say, revivals of shows and new shows, and the thing is as well, potentially, me, say, you can literally, I'm just going to do it because of globally, me, Millie and Maddie could easily work together.
yeah.
And then what would you do? You'd all be like, like,
It's because it's like people don't think that paths cross.
yeah, as well. And when people are like, she's not even that good, and they're like, well, I didn't go through 2 full days of rounds for the people who wrote the show, produced the show, created the show, to have me on the job. Like,
if you can't say anything nice, don't say it at all. It's that. It is that. 100%. And I mean,
Doris in Asda's shift finishes. People waiting outside. Thank you, Doris. I love you. Everyone's amazing. Every single person is amazing. Like, they
if
are.
you can, I think
they wouldn't have got the job
if you can get up on the stage and do
if they didn't think it was right.
the show,
Sorry.
like, I think that's an achievement in itself. Do you know what I mean? Like, and this is why I was so upset when the whole thing happened with you on your first shebang, because I'm thinking to myself, my girl has been doubling up for weeks, doing 2 jobs, giving it rehearsals in the day, show at night. She's gone on stage for the first time doing a show that she's learnt in 4 weeks with 2 people. She's probably done it once with the.
I mean, it was technically 2 weeks, because the first 2 weeks I was there like, my brain is mashed potatoes.
Right, 2 weeks. She's done 1 rehearsal with the full company, and she's on stage now in front of all these people, giving it this. And of course you're going to be nervous. Of course you're going to do things wrong. It's like I would. When that happened, in my head, all I was thinking, I'd love to see you try. I'd love to, like.
Yeah, no, I love. Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's one of those things that.
It's one of those things I'm like, oh, I really shouldn't care, but I do, because I'm just there like, all I want to do is entertain people and have a good time in my job.
Literally.
And that's fine, but obviously not in a bad way. The people that are sat here watching this live are the people that will agree with us.
Yeah.
Whereas the people who aren't here are probably the ones like, oh my God, I live, breathe and eat everything. Like, other people, or me, that's fine. But it's
really nice to have these conversations with the people that are going through it, that are in that community. Like,
yeah, it literally, the
I'm sure you guys have opinions on what we do, and are like wish that you could have conversation with us and be like, this.
Delicious quote. Carry on.
What's the quote?
Grace Piercy has put, my mum always tells me that comparison is the thief of all joy.
Literally.
I'm gonna write that down, baby.
Yeah, write it down. All I'm saying is
I'm actually writing it down.
All I think is everyone has a gift, right? Everyone has a gift, and it's very exposing to for your gift to be put on stage in front of however many people are in your theatre every night. It's very exposing to have to feel like you have to prove yourself when you know that people are going to have an opinion on it, be that positive or negative. And at a point where you've just come into something new and fresh like that, that's why I think it is such a hard thing to do, because you're not secure in that yet. You're not at this point in the job. If someone came to me and said, if I saw on Twitter, Billy was dreadful in Angela the Musical, I'd literally be like, I know I'm not dreadful. Like, I know I'm not dreadful in Angela the Musical.
Because,
like,
sorry, I'm on the West End, thank you. And regardless, actually, I'm in a job.
Do you know what I mean? I'm secure in myself. Like, I'm secure in myself. I'm not dreadful. I know what my gift is, and you may have not liked that, but it's still a gift. Like I say, you can't say Beyonce is dreadful. You may not like Beyonce, but she's not dreadful.
Yeah.
So I mean, you might not like her or appreciate her, but
and also the thing is as well with
she's not dreadful.
Yeah, true. But the thing is as well, on the other hand, if if I copied anybody else and they all did the same thing, everyone will be like, "Oh, it's the same." Oh,
yeah.
Like, and it's like you literally just can't. You can't win with some people, and
and that's something that you just got to learn, isn't it? That
and that's something
people are always going to have an opinion, and whether that be positive or negative. And I think the key thing for people to learn is that the best thing from this, I think, that we've said is that we see what gets said as much as, like, we've seen it. Some people try and disguise the names. People try and put. Do you know what I mean? Like, we see it as much.
Do you know the tea about the whole fat comments with me?
No, why
Do you remember that? Somebody made a fake account.
Oh yeah, and they sent it to you.
And that was when I started. When I started 6 and was like, oh my god, this is amazing! I've gained blah blah followers, and I kind of got all caught up in it. And that's the moment where it kind of started to jolt. And then the second time was the opening night, which that was it. Oh my god, it was after the opening night, and obviously I was there like, oh my god, I'm scared about seeing Mega 6 and seeing what people are saying, because obviously people are going to compare. Like, literally, I'm not even joking. The first thing when I got told I got Berlin, the first thing I was like, I'm going to get compared. I've straight away, and I was a bit like, do I take the job or not? Because I'm scared about what other people think. And then I was just there like, actually, you know what? Fuck that. I want to do it how I want to do it. And like when Millie found out that I had the job, she welcomed me with open arms. She gave me all the love, and she gave me loads of like tips on basically how to cope, because it is anxiety central sometimes. Just doing it because you expose yourself so much. Rah rah rah. We've said this already. We've covered it. Not saying it again. And I forgot the point again. Trying to be funny, for God's sake. What was I saying?
Well, Gary's just said a great thing. He said,
that's it. Sorry. Yeah. Oh no. Well, yeah.
He said it's crazy when people pay their money to come and watch and judge. It baffles me. I understand that our industry is personal preference, but being nasty is not the right thing.
Correct.
Correct.
That's it. When I was taking, yeah, that's it. So basically, I got a message. Obviously, got loads of messages, and then sometimes you get a thing where you can preview the message, or you've got a thing that says allow following or something for the messages to come up. So then, me being a mug that I am, but I'm really happy it did kind of happen now. I clicked on it, and then it was a bomb thing. So obviously it's like 60 seconds or whatever, and it goes, and I clicked on it, and I'm fuming because I wish I screenshotted, and my phone was just all of the fat comments, and they left after 60 seconds because obviously you sit down and I read, and I went, what? And then I just was like, And I was so shocked that I didn't screenshot. And I'm usually so quick, and I'm always like, if I see something that makes me laugh or whatever, I'm always screenshotting and sending it to you. And you know what I'm like anyway.
But you
And
don't
I just
expect
went, and mental breakdown. Honestly, it was the worst thing ever. And then I was just there like, I literally can't believe it, and I literally just couldn't. And then I tried to message the account. And it had gone, and I was like, you can't even write this shit. Like, you can't even write this shit, because I clicked on it,
someone had gone out
and
their
then
way
they
to
literally, and then it was just there like, it was literally there like, the account had a bomb thing as well, and I was just there like, but yeah, like it was horrendous, and I'm there like, well, as you've seen on my highlight or whatever, like, you know, my opinions on that. But that's the tea on that.
I just love the bounce back.
I'm just there like, why pick
I'm
on
just here
someone's
for the
size?
bounce
It's
back.
not like they went, hi Courtney, you've got the job, but please can you drop 3 stone?
Yeah, exactly. I'm just here for the bounce back, because that person deleted their account, and that's obviously something that is a deep-rooted issue elsewhere. You
But
don't
why would
need,
you do
like,
that?
listen, this is what I don't understand. What's the point? What is the point? Like, there is no point in doing anything like that, and that is a very rare thing to happen. Something so personal, and like
I was just there like, what the hell? I was
what
like,
the
you're
hell?
taking your time to find all those comments, screenshot them, put them into one picture. There wasn't that many, FYI, but one's enough.
Yeah, exactly. Do you know what I mean? The fact they've gone out their way to
But,
collect them all.
but like, I got messages from the people that are on their particular YouTubes and blah blah, and they were like, when I put that message out, and they were like, we've deleted all the comments that are really quite negative towards you, and I'm just there like, that's really kind of you. But people are still doing it.
Listen, people are gonna
I only know this because my mum told me.
People are gonna say whatever they
like, I
want.
don't want to know. Like,
But that's also the thing. People have families. People have families that are gonna give it. Oh, let me Google Courtney Bowman on Twitter. See what, like, do you know what I mean? Like, people.
I'll tell you about my brother.
Yeah, I know. You told me the other day. How gorgeous.
This is a shout out as well. I don't know who the person is, but the person who did the like edit of "Don't Lose Your Head," but as like an animation. You are the reason why my brother will listen to me sing the song now. He wouldn't come see the show for a bit. And now he's watched that animation, and now he's open to listening to me sing the song. But he won't let me sing it to him in person. He's autistic, by the way. That's not me because I like he's like. But yeah. Sorry. Thank you, whoever did that.
I
Oh
do
my god,
love
somebody said earlier, by the way, this, oh my god, I can't believe Serious Courtney. I'm here like, this is the actual me.
Yeah, this is the actual Courtney.
It really is.
We do have normal conversation. We do have
normal conversations. We love chatting.
I love a chit
Absolute
chat.
balls.
I absolutely love it. Like, I really love it. But I feel like it's so good to let people know what.
And how
like,
it lets people feel.
yeah, like, people feel awful. People do feel, even little things make people feel awful. Like,
Yeah, no, it still obviously plays in my head and stuff like that. Like it
yeah,
does. I can't even lie to you.
obvious. I mean,
Lie. I can't sit there and go, oh, the comments have gone out of my brain forever, because
they'll always be there because
they'll
it's
always be
one of
there.
those things. But I think, yeah, it's a really difficult thing, isn't it? Because you can't control it
No.
unless, like, but social media is becoming such a good thing in terms of, like, you can filter what you see, you can filter certain words, you can filter this, that, like I think that's great, but I just don't ever understand how people can do it. Just willingly go, let me just say this because I feel like I want to, because I feel like this person needs to hear this, or like, if you wouldn't, I know you wouldn't come to the stage door and say that. I know you wouldn't. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I know,
If people saw me in person, like I have had a few people like not talk to me on stage door, and that's another reason why I'm like, oh, I'm not gonna speak to people.
listen, do you know what kills me? I'm gonna put it out
That's
there.
what I hate. There's some people that have literally gone, like have literally gone, before, and I'm like,
the funniest
cool.
stage door experience happened with me. I literally was at stage door and someone started trying to give me notes. Literally like, so you know when you do this thing, like when I was on as Kieran, I think they were like, you know when Kieran does that, like you didn't do that, did you? I was like, oh no, I didn't. I did this. I did a different. But she was like, oh, I really like it when Kieran does that. And I was like, oh, okay. Okay. She's like,
And
yeah, like,
really funny.
do you know what I mean? Trying to give me some notes. It's like, come on then, darling. Just write them down, send me them, put them in my
No,
picture.
this is another one. And this is tea. You did so well.
Oh no.
I think I was that Joe. I fucking did well. Yeah.
I literally am like that. When they're like, you're a really good dancer. Like, thanks.
Well, I've rehearsed for 5 weeks. Thank
Come
you,
on.
dear.
Come on.
Do you know what? They just found me on the street and went, you'll fit in this costume. Go on, duck.
You're a really good dancer. And I'm like, oh, thanks. Thank you. It's because I'm big. It's because I'm a big lad. They're like, you're a really, really, really good dancer. I'm like, you're telling me. Like, you should have seen me in my last job, darling.
You know I loved it.
I loved it.
But no, yes. I like this. I prefer this than just jumping around like an absolute banshee, just
but all I can say
entertainment purposes.
All I've had on social media recently is all love. Like I've literally just felt the love all on social media. Maybe because it's my birthday. Was my birthday. I'm still in the birthday high. Because I love my birthday. Yeah, she's back to the roots of Courtney. I love my birthday because it's like everyone starts texting you, people that you haven't even spoken to in ages, and they're like, happy birthday, love you, miss you. Love that. Love that. But also, because my 2 jobs, I've been dancing, and I made it a pact that in this time I was going to start getting my singing out there, and people are giving me the love, and I love that. Because you know when you feel like something, you just don't get to show something. And I felt like I couldn't show that I do show it in Anjuliet a little bit, but it's nice to get.
You say little, that's so cute.
That's a little bit. Like, it's nice to get stuff out there and people enjoy it. So I do love the support of you guys. I can always trust on you guys to give me all the support.
Yeah, we love it. And it just comes from a place of love. I do need to if we're going to round it up, because it's going to be 10 minutes-ish when we finish. Wow. So I don't really want to be all like, a bit angry tonight. We will make it. We will be, you don't have to punch people. They were horrid. It happened months ago now.
Yeah, it's a very...
Yeah.
She's conquered, she's adored, she's getting the coin, she's giving it fierce, she's giving it don't lose your head all the time. Like, it's not affected anything, but like, it's just, well, it has affected things, but I mean, it's not affected anything in terms of
I think people think that we're robots and just kind of like go into the room and stick the charger in, and then we're like,
room, don't lose your head, like
that one. Yeah, people are robotics. Yeah,
it's a funny thing. It's a good old funny thing, isn't it? But social media is crazy at the moment.
Yeah, it's just crazy in general. But the thing is, as well, when you think about it, like, I've seen worse for other people, so we've got to kind of bless the fact that we're better. Makes it sound like I've got 1 million followers. Chill out. But as in, like, I've seen, there's like particular people. There's someone that I know who was recently in like a really big film, and it's like iconic film, and they were just people in like their 50s, and were like ripping into this, like ripping into her, and it's just they're like, what the hell's wrong with you? Being like, oh my god, there's no like, oh, it's absolutely ridiculous. But she's amazing. Like, yeah,
those things. To end on a good note, what is your favourite thing about the Queendom and the Anjuliet fandom?
The love and the support and the positivity, which is absolutely, like, the passion that they have for the show. Like we've kind of,
Banner.
or not in a bad way, we've already covered this, and
Look at that, guys.
that's gorgeous.
I
Oh my
post-
god, artwork is my fave.
They got me really good there. I love it. That's my
There are
favourite one.
some that some people do draw me, and they played me wrong. They gave me some thin waists and gave me some fat waists, and that's fine. But I'm like, oh, sometimes they do me dirty. Some people draw me like a white lady, and I'm like, I'm not a white lady. All right.
Oh, I haven't seen this. I'm literally seeing this now. Whoever made me this, thank you so much. For my birthday.
Aww. I literally love the little presentations like that, giving it PowerPoint gorge.
Yeah, thanks, guys. That was 6musical_ all you want to do. Thank you.
Such a long name, that kills me.
I know. 6musical_ all you want to do, giving it Don't Lose Your Head on a Tuesday evening. This is my favourite.
Tuesday evening _ ice cream.
underscore Kinder Bueno dot Kit Kat dot Saturday Matinee dot
Egg
fishbowl.
fried rice spicy chicken prawn crackers
dot tennis racket
_ the number 12 bus home. I love that. That makes me die.
That makes me die. It's the little buns there.
They're so cute.
Imagine. Don't kill
I
me.
love Kinder Buenos, actually.
I love a white Kinder Bueno. That was my interval snack at Anne Juliet the Musical.
Really?
Yeah, I loved it. Loved it.
Oh my god, gorgeous.
Yeah,
I think that is the perfect time to round off.
yeah.
We'll be back soon. I'm going to try and practice what I've been chatting about and try to kind of pull back on giving it lives, gorge.
Yeah.
But we'll be back and we can talk about some...
Maybe we should do one next week. Maybe we should keep this a thing, like a nice little honest cuppa. Nice little wine time, chit chat, honesty.
Honest Sundays.
Honest Sundays. Someone said we should start a podcast.
I'd love to, but I don't have the facilities for that, bro.
Once this is all done, we can start a Gorge podcast.
Thank you, everybody, for actually coming to listen and appreciating and sending all the love, because we do. It doesn't go unnoticed. Yeah. I will be going back and having a good old serious, a good old pog at the comments and stuff like that. Do you hate me today?
Don't kill me.
But yeah.
Yeah, guys, thanks for the love. Thank you so much.
You're absolutely, yeah. Well, we're rounding off like really slowly. That's absolutely fine. Do you know what I like actually? Now that I've remembered, you know, like the Kinder bars.
Yeah.
The little ones. I love them.
Look at my hair.
Oh my god! I want to be with you right now. I love that, me and you, where they're like, and then we're giving it fucking blonde wig, and you're giving it Bernie's hair in JCS. Like,
why is my hair straight? I've had my hair tied up that long.
Did you know what I said?
It's been Bernie giving it. Look, why has my hair gone straight? Oh god, it literally looks like.
I did not want to see your penis on this fine night. Thank you.
It looks like I've straightened my hair. Look. Because I've had it tied up and stretched. God, look.
We should maybe come up with suggestions of what to talk about. We can give it topics.
Yeah, give it topics. We love that.
Like serious ones, though, not what's your favourite cheese, even though we all know it's Wednesday and cranberry.
Oh, and guys, you should always tune into Nicole. Follow Nicole Raquel Dennis
yes.
If you don't already, because she's doing a great thing about culture within musical theatre and just learning about other people's cultures, which is really, really, really amazing. She did Alex Thomas Smith, and she's done Kelly Agbo, and she's doing Danielle Fiamania on Monday. So today, maybe, I think. I'm not sure. We'll have to have another look, but follow her because they're amazing.
Yeah, we should have well, obviously we're gonna have a chat now anyway, but we'll talk about topics, what we were gonna discuss and stuff.
Yeah, good.
Because every time I do a suggestion box, it'll be, what's the piano about? Oh, Courtney, how were you born? And they're like, well, we all know.
I was
We all
born.
knew I fell out of the sky.
Fell out of the sky. I
Not
fell out
overdrive.
of the sky. The sky. The sky. The sky. The sky.
You finished?
Yeah, I'm done now.
Good.
Guys, this is my favourite bit of fan art. My favourite bit of fan art. This is me as Pa, where I basically look like Danielle Steers.
What, they've done you as Pa?
Yeah. New drawing of Billy Luke Evans as Pa.
That's Danielle. That's it.
I'm Danielle Steers.
Oh my god, yeah, we could talk about mental health.
Yeah, gorge.
You
Gorge.
finished? That's exactly how I said it. That's two.
You finished.
It's a.
You finished.
For some reason, we're not going. Sorry, guys.
I know. I love
Just
these.
literally-
I absolutely love doing a live stream. I would definitely do it. I'd definitely go on again for another hour, but I don't think we should.
I mean, yeah, same. But we could. I don't know. We'll no.
Yeah, I was going to say, should we? And then I'm like,
No, we'll keep it to 2 hours, and we'll give it gorge. We'll do it next week. Should we do it next week? Yeah, Sundays. Yeah. Sundays at. What's a good time for everyone? 11.
Yeah, because we did
but
do it late.
If you can't make them, please don't be upset. We will let you know.
Yeah.
And obviously it'll be between me and Billy. So also make sure you follow Billy, and then you can get him to 10k.
Yeah, boy. It'll be a long journey, but we might be there soon.
All we need to do is get into 6, babe.
Yeah. Which is 2,444 followers away from.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah. So get your nans, your
However,
granddad.
get me to 25. Get me to 25k.
Yeah, get Courtney to 25. That's the main
Even
goal.
though I'm strong 22.7 right now.
0.8.
And I know that because my Instagram's there. That's not making
0.8. It says 0.8. I've just given it a look. It says 0.8.
Thank you. Thank you, everybody. I'd like to thank the Academy. And I'd like to thank...
Someone just put Billy already performs on Monday at 6, though. Yeah, I do.
Correct.
I do the Monday shows at 6.
As Amber Cleaves.
Amber Lee Clark.
Amber Cleaves. Amber Cleaves.
Yeah, guys, we're going to get Courtney to 25k, and we're going to get... When do you want to get to 25k by?
Tomorrow. I'm joking. By the time I'm 26, which is next February.
You'll get to 25k in a couple of weeks.
Are you joking? I've stayed strong on the 22 point blah.
I'm waiting.
I was literally like...
I'm waiting for the day I get to 6 or something like that to get you.
The thing is, Sophie, 26k, I don't like the number.
Yeah.
I want it on a 5 or a 0. We've only got 30 seconds left, guys, so I'm going to keep it run out. Boom. That was horrendous. Please don't screenshot. Boom. Oh, Jiminy.
Yeah, guys.
Would you like to have
I
fun?
see the followers coming through, so keep them coming. Keep the followers coming. We like it. We like it. We like
more
it.
people
Right.
to talk, about.
Yeah. Right.
Right, okay. Yeah, I'll save the live. Please,
but...
chill out. Okay, 7, 6, 5, 4,
4, 3, 2, 1.